Hello, my name is Devinder Chauhan. I'm a retinal specialist in Melbourne. I treat many conditions affecting the macula, which is a central part of the retina. Macular degeneration is the commonest of them, and it's the commonest cause of blindness in people over 50 in Australia. When people have macular degeneration, they have problems reading, watching TV, driving. In fact, if they don't eat the right foods, they keep that risk for the rest of their life. I'm often asked about supplements, about MacuVision, lutein vision, selenium, zinc, lots of other nutrients that people take as supplements. Whilst there's good evidence that some of these make some difference in some people, I generally recommend that people eat fish, green and gold. So that's omega-3 fatty acid rich fish, such as salmon, herring, sardines, and tuna to a lesser extent. It doesn't matter if they're fresh or whether they're in tins or frozen. It's just really important you eat them. If you have to eat fish, green and gold 3 times a week or more, it can get boring and repetitive. So I've come to see Leigh Dundas, the chef at the Dish restaurant in the Royce Hotel in Melbourne, to find out what we can do with the food. I've just been shopping and he's going to show me how to prepare tasty dishes that are good for you. Hi Leigh.
Hi Devinder.
How are you?
Good, very good. Yourself?
Good, I'm good too. I've just been shopping and now it's really up to you to tell me what to do with this stuff.
What have we got there? We've got red peppers, yellow peppers, green peppers.
CAVOLO, NERO, spinach, just loads of stuff that I keep recommending to my patients and their relatives because it's really important for their maculas. So you can actually get rid of your risk of getting macular degeneration simply by eating these foods. The thing is though, it's more a case, I'm recommending it to people all the time, but I really don't know what to do with them or how to prepare them. Really, I'm looking for ideas for ways in which to make these taste better so that people actually will eat them rather than simply being told what to do by their doctor.
Absolutely, there's endless possibilities, but I've got some great ideas with those vegetables. I mean, there's a lot of selection.
So the reason for pumpkins is that it has lutein and zeaxanthin, which is really good for your macula. It's a pigment that actually sits in your macula and is thought to protect the back of the macula from certain types of light, particularly blue light, which is thought to be important. So having enough lutein and zeaxanthin in your macula is supposed to help prevent macular degeneration. So you're using 1 pumpkin, 1 onion, 1 leek, and 1 stick of celery. Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
You're making 2 litres.
Around about 2 litres for a family of 4 to 6 people.
Okay.
What we'll do is put a generous portion of butter in the pan.
So how do you know when it's actually done, when it's sweated?
Well, the vegetable goes in looking raw. You can visually see it's quite fibrous. And, slowly the vegetables will come down in volume, reduce in volume, and you'll see it just visually become softer. And a little bit more liquid will come out of the vegetables.
So what we'll do now is we'll put in the pumpkin and we'll give this a light sweat as well. So we'll put in some good quality sea salt.
So we'll generously season this whilst we're cooking. The measurement is not much over the top of the vegetables because you don't want too much water in a watery soup. Once everything's soft, the soup's ready to go, and I'll just sit it there for a couple of minutes just to bring it off the boil.
So we blend this mixture until it's nice and smooth and creamy. And there you have it, a delicious pumpkin soup. It's got a bit of green and the gold of the pumpkin, all great for eye health.
So what are you going to make now, Leigh?
We're going to make a simple NICOISE salad using tinned pink salmon, some cooked potatoes, some blanched broccolini, and all the other ingredients will be raw. And we're just going to dress that with lemon juice and a good quality olive oil, extra virgin olive oil.
The good thing about the salmon is that to get the omega-3 fatty acids, which we know are more useful if you eat the fish than if you take the supplements, it doesn't really matter whether they're tinned or frozen or fresh, you can use any.
We might just cut and blanch some broccolini so we've got it cooked and ready for the salad.
So just in some rapidly boiling salted water, lightly salted water, just throw the broccolini in.
We drop it into some nice ice cold water to refresh it, and you have some fresh beautiful broccolini ready for the salad. Then we cut some boiled potatoes, fresh tomatoes, some red onion, slice it really fine, then some avocado, add some of this lovely gold capsicum, part of your green and gold, Devinder.
So is this when you put the eggs in?
Yeah, we'll put a couple of eggs in with the salad and toss it, and then we'll leave the rest of the eggs at the top. We'll put a little bit of pepper in, a little light sprinkle of sea salt, and you can adjust that as you go.
And there you have a beautiful broccolini niçoise salad. Easy to make, and it looks delicious.
So what's next, Leigh?
So for our sort of final dish, or main course, we could call it. We're just going to do a very simple dish of peperonata using those three peppers.
Okay.
With a grilled bit of salmon.
Okay,
which
cool.
is lovely. But again, very simple. So what we'll do is we'll start by dicing a little bit of red onion. We'll clean these peppers.
So you're actually using an orange pepper there. That's great. That's they're not so common, but orange peppers have the most lutein and zeaxanthin. Yellow peppers are pretty easy to get by comparison, and they have lots. And red has a bit less, so that's excellent.
Well, that's good. We're using so, and also we get the colour as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether they all taste differently, but we definitely get the contrast in colour.
Yep.
And nice a clove of garlic or two. This has to be done on a low heat and has a little bit of patience because you don't want to burn the peppers. You slowly put them down.
Yep.
And then when they're half cooked, we will throw in vinegar, and that will splash up a little bit. And that will help soften and give you another dimension.
Yep.
Capers. Slightly chopped up raisins, a little toss, sugar, sprinkle, not too much. You want to get that balance between sweet and sour, which this is a peperonata agrodolce, which means sweet and sour in Italian. So you're going to get the balance between a little bit of red wine vinegar. So we're just going to simply pan fry a bit of salmon here on the top of the peperonata. Season the fish. Yep, you're right. Yep. So we're just going to lightly saute this in a little bit of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, splash of water so the vegetable steams a little bit because it is quite fibrous and requires a little bit more cooking. And a little bit of sea salt and pepper, and we're just going to serve that on the side of the fish with the peperonata and the roasted salmon.
So Leigh, what's for dessert?
I think we'll just do a simple assorted berries you can buy from the market or the supermarket these days. They're very healthy, very nutritious, and we'll just slice some fresh strawberries over the blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries with some fresh double cream or clotted cream, with maybe the addition of some chopped cashew nuts.
Oh,
so
good.
We get all the groups of the nutritious foods that you're talking about.
Yeah, because you need to eat, each week you probably need to eat just over a handful of nuts just to get the selenium, and that's good. That's good for macular degeneration too.
Good. So what we'll do, we'll put these berries in. These are actually some frozen berries that you buy in the supermarket. If they're unavailable fresh from the seasons, it can be difficult sometimes. So, but there's nothing wrong with using those. And I think we'll slice them straight through because it leaves the natural fibre of the strawberry cross section. It looks quite nice.
Yep.
To serve them like that.
That's good.
Chop down some cashews. Gippsland double cream here.
Oh, great.
Just dollop on top. Neat as you can. Cashews. And the fresh meat.
I hope you've learned a lot. I have myself. I'm just going to tuck into my fish, green and gold, for the day.